Hello everyone watching on YouTube, my name is Chaos in the Sky, and welcome back to more Persona 5. I am with chat, as always, in stream. Araya Silverstone in chat has just spouted the utmost of blasphemy, saying that I loved Hao from Gen 7 of Pokemon. Not true, I actually hate him. But we're gonna load up the game and get right back into it. I feel like my Persona world is just about to bust open now that we've gotten past Kamoshida. I cannot wait they could do so many things from here forward. I cannot wait to see where they go with this game. Everyone is level 11. Very nice indeed. How my confidants looking? All right. Oh, I got Ryuji at level 3, not bad, and I got a bunch of 2s. I gotta get On up. I have to get more guts and stuff before I can do stuff with the doctor, though, so I can't get that up. Do you like blue or silver more? Probably blue, but they're both really good. Kawakami time. Kawakami is the doctor? No, Kawakami is the teacher. Ah, dang it, I gotta go to this stupid cat. Ruins my entire life. He thinks he owns me.
Well then.
From tomorrow on, we're officially the Phantom Thieves. I hope we find a big shot we can target soon. Yeah, apparently we go against some kind of a painter next. Cass, you've spent more than 10 minutes before starting the stream. You now legally have to give a 6-hour stream. I'm going to a movie tonight, so I definitely don't have time for that. Hey, Velvet Room. Hurry up and level up guts. I'm working on it. Hello.
First off, I'd like to begin by congratulating you.
Oh, thanks, Cass. Shake your hand.
To think our master would give words of praise.
You better treasure this moment, inmate.
You have encountered allies who share your aesthetics, and you have found your place in reality. The time has come. Your rehabilitation will soon begin.
You better. I want to see Best Girl again. Why did I even bother saying I'm going to see a movie without saying the title of the movie? Now chat is just asking me repeatedly, like, hey, what movie you're going to? Can he not be in jail? No, jail's where I belong, to be honest. But, don't know anything about Persona, so can't really make any useful commentary. Well, I'm glad to have you here just to chat, Araya. So thanks for being here, despite not knowing anything about Persona. What was I about to say? I'm gonna go see the new Wreck-It Ralph movie. First one was pretty good. A couple of friends of mine want to see the second one, so I was like, yeah, I'll go with you. Yeah, what rehabilitation? Wait, we'll soon begin. I thought that I was already doing it.
I shall explain it to you now. You have a special potential. However, that must be refined into a useful power. It is weak now, but refining it shall grant you the strength to stand against the coming ruin. That is the rehabilitation cast upon you.
Sounds really complicated. All right, yeah, strength?
It's time you learn something for once.
Hey, Stephanism, how's it going?
There are various means by which you may gain the power to resist the ruin. Fighting shadows and gaining experience is one way. The fusion process I taught you prior is another.
This is all possible because of our master's guidance, inmate.
Though it may be presumptuous of us, we have words of wisdom as well.
When you're out in reality, you better hone your relationships with those you have contracts with.
Spending time with those people will lead to the cultivation of your relationships with them.
If you've got time to waste, you'd better visit your contractors, inmate.
That is another source of power to evade the ruin that our master has mentioned.
Thanks to the contracts you formed, your heart is steadily gaining the power of opposition. It seems the rehabilitation is going well. This is a truly joyous occasion. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift.
Long Nose Boy is gonna give us... Long Noise. I said noise instead of nose. That's what I get for trying to talk. Long Nose Boy is gonna give us a new power. I love it. Stephanism, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Yes, I did do the YouTube intro. I remember doing it. What capture card do you use? What the heck is this thing called? It's some kind of an Aver Media. I don't remember the name of it. John the Dawn, I love saying your name. Welcome to the stream. The heck is the name of this capture card? It's some kind of an Aver Media, like Master Gamer 5000 Blitzkrieg with Knuckles, etc. But yeah, I use an Aver Media, basically, is all you need to know. I used to use Elgato, but turns out their products are trash, and they have horrible customer service. So I stopped buying their stuff, and I do Aver Media stuff now.
May the devotion to your rehabilitation grow even deeper. I have high hopes of you.
I feel like my bond with Igor is growing deeper. Possibly the second most important bond after Coffee Daddy himself. Persona stock to 8 slots. Yo! Igor, my man!
Alright.
I didn't think I'd actually get something that useful. That is amazing. Sick. Confidant ability power stock increases the number of personas you can hold to 8. Sick. So we're no longer locked at 6.
The time has come. Return to your brief moments of rest.
And don't forget to go talk to your contractor's inmate.
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry. I want to talk to my confidants, too. Sometimes a person you meet in town can become your confidant. If your goals align, you may be able to form a contract with them. As your relationship deepens, your rank with that confidant will increase. This will allow you to create even stronger personas. Do your best to find confidants and strengthen these relationships. Got it. I want to make puns, but Shroom isn't here. Thank goodness Shroom isn't here. Yeah, Rift, I read it all. I just told you I probably wouldn't read it out loud. What the heck is this? What is this thing at the bottom right? Do you believe in the... Oh, it's our... I understand. It's our approval rating on the website. Okay. I was really confused for a second there. What is it, Friday? So I'm going to school. I wish I had money. I'd kill for a real breakfast.
Have you heard?
What about Big Bang Burger? What a great name. The one on Central Street is holding a contest right now. The Big Bang Challenge or whatever. If you go at night, you can eat for only 500 yen. You gotta eat one of their giant burgers though, right? How can anyone actually finish that? Still, 500 yen is a steal.
Wow.
A huge burger, huh? Interesting. I bet... words. I bet giving that a go will increase your guts. Yeah, I really need to up my guts. I think it's like my worst one right now. Why is one rude and the other one is respectful? They're like mirror images of one another, I guess.
Okay, quiet down.
Hello. Like you heard last week, gym class is canceled today. Instead, I'm supposed to give you some guidance. The gist is, don't go around talking about the incident. That's all. The police are still investigating Mr. Kamoshida, so I can't say anything myself. As a teacher, though, I'm ashamed for not having noticed that a student was suffering like that. I'm not defending him, but as a colleague, he just seemed like, well, a normal person. Yeah, he was actually a complete and utter scumbag. Honestly, it still doesn't feel real. I guess people can have multiple sides to them. Teachers have it rough, huh? Keep looking at the gauge of the Phantom Thieves and the websites that changes purposes going through the story. Understood. Oh yeah, I just remembered something I learned about psychology. Yo! This is gonna be really bad if you ask me a question about psychology and then I can't answer it because that's what my degree is in. They say that humans have several different personalities hidden in their subconscious. I never heard that. Only if you have dissociative identity disorder. That's not like... I never heard that like everyone technically does. Different personalities. Oh, to be clear, I'm not talking about MPD, which we now call DID. These different personalities can be a different gender or a different age from you. Okay, no, this is like, you learned this in some really weird elective psych class. This isn't what they teach in normal psych classes. I've never heard this before. This is incorrect. Hey, Armdor, how's it going, man? Glad to have you here. If you think about how gods and monsters and myths were first based on the human image, if you actually saw one of those personalities with your own eyes, it might look like a monster. Oh-ho.
What?
Huh? You all seem more alert than usual. Did I say something wrong? Well, I'm just saying what I've heard. It feels like I just now understood what I learned long ago.
I see.
Subconscious personalities. It's a fascinating topic, and it has a lot to do with us. Yeah, fake news. That teacher's surprisingly smart, huh? No. Oh, that actually upped my knowledge? Okay. Don't worry, Chaos, there will be more scumbags. Joy. Alright.
Alright.
need to get above Oblivious. I'm still not above Oblivious.
It ain't much, but we've been getting more postings on the Phantom Aficionado website. I want to make my friend apologize for not returning the stuff I lent him. Deal with that yourself.
Hey, those girls.
You know that Phantom Thieves rumor about stealing Kamoshida's heart? I wonder if it's true.
It's gotta be made up. Do you seriously believe they exist?
I interpreted this as kinds of masks that you wear when around different people. For example, I act differently at work than how I do with friends. Yeah, I understand what you mean, but that's not like a different personality. That's just like... It's not like a whole different personality change. That's just knowing how to like act in the moment. You're still yourself for the most part. The way she worded it, that might have been what she meant, but the way she worded it was horrible. She made it sound like you have an actual, just entirely different personality, which I understand they're leaning towards like how Kamoshida acted normally as a normal person, but then like his shadow Kamoshida was a complete and utter scumbag. But, I don't know. Just the way they worded it, like it's something that is taught in psychology and that you normally know, that never happened in my school, and I took 4 years majoring in psychology. We never had any kind of theory like that. We talked about MPD, which we don't even call that multiple personality disorder anymore. They changed the name to dissociative identity disorder. Because MPD was a very misleading way of saying it, because it made people think it made people think that when you say multiple personality disorder, you make people think like, oh, you have like 2 people in one body, like you have 2 entirely different people. That's not really what it is. Dissociative identity disorder, the way we call it now, is a better way of putting it, because it's really just like you've only got one personality, but it's like split into pieces. And so you have those different splits, but the goal to like cure it, so to say, is to make all of those personalities meld into one, not get rid of one personality and keep another, because it is technically just one personality. It's just broken up into parts. I'm going way too I'm going way too deep into my field of study over this in a YouTube video. And by YouTube video, I mean a Twitch stream, which is both. Anyways, back to the game.
But look what happened to Kamoshida.
He probably just couldn't keep hiding it after that girl tried to kill herself.
Yeah, you might be right. I guess there's no way they really exist.
Most importantly, it seriously sucks that our school is gonna be known for stuff like this.
I wonder if it'll affect our college entrance.
That's probably a normal reaction for now, but they'll see soon enough.
Thank you, Teacher Chaos. Nah, man, this is fascinating. I have a horrible memory, so the few things that I can remember very clearly about what I learned at school, I like to be able to say off the top of my head. A lot of stuff I have to be reminded of it. Like, I won't remember the answer to something, but then as I start looking, like, I try and look into it, or I Google something, I'm like, oh, yeah, it's all coming back to me. I know all and then I can, like, finish the train of thought on my own, but some things, like the MPD DID thing, I learned, and it just completely stuck with me. If you major in psychology, what do you plan to do? I'm actually not planning to do anything with psychology. I got to go to college for free, but I had to do it in the moment, and so I did, and psychology was the most interesting option at that college at the time, so that's what I majored in just to get a degree. I plan to learn coding stuff. I'm going to be taking online classes for learning coding languages this coming January. Chaos, the Twitch psychology teacher. Can we start calling you Sensei Chaos? I can't ever stop you guys from calling me whatever you want, so. Chaos's reactions to Minimara and Kamoshida boss form. Oh, that was terrible. I was rendering out the last stream, and I got back to where I saw Kamoshida spawn, and it was just, I almost threw up again. Chaos, you can keep talking about psychology because it's very interesting. You know, I know stuff about psychology, so when it comes up, I bring it up.
If we can take care of 2 or 3 famous guys, people will have to believe we exist.
So about those big shots, we don't have any leads yet, right? Plus, there's that rumor about you 2 threatening Kamoshida, too.
Looks like you'll just have to live a normal, honest school life for the time being.
I came to be entertained, Chaos, not come to school and learn about alternate personalities. See, look, exactly. This is why I can't talk about stuff. Words. What on earth did I just say? I have not seen Mara yet, but I did see a very disgusting mini-boss and then Kamoshida. I'm into coding too, as you know. Yeah, I remember that. Java and some Python. I'm going to learn JavaScript. That's what I want to learn first, and then probably Python after that. Those were the two I was told to go for.
Still, make sure you stay prepared just in case anything comes up, alright?
I'll keep an eye out for info on any big shots that might be coming around.
And I'll try to dig up some dirt online.
We went and formed the Phantom Thieves group, but we can't even find a target.
There.
I guess sometimes things just don't go the way we want them to.
It's been like 2 days, my dude. Like, you know, we could take a quick breather.
Excuse me. Did you wish to see me, Principal Kobayakawa?
You saw the state Kamoshida-kun was in, didn't you? It's as if his personality has completely changed. Something is definitely wrong here.
Wait a minute, Armed War said best girl. Is this character important in some way? I guess we'll find out.
I'm not sure I follow.
From what I've heard, it appears as though some students were meddling in his business. If they did something to him, who could they be?
Are you saying that these students may have caused Mr. Kamoshida to change?
That is what I wish to know, even if it takes some probing into student matters. I would like you to look into this for me.
It is true that there are many rumors regarding Mr. Kamoshida, but... Do you mean all of this talk about those Phantom Thieves?
It is undeniable that Mr. Kamoshida has changed in some way. I'd like to have a grasp of the cause.
Those darn meddling kids and their cat. Ah, look at all the Pete's in chat. I love it. I love that emote so much. Some enemies that reflect attacks of certain attributes. Oh, fun. Can't wait to get to that.
This shall also ensure that I handle the mass media and police in the correct fashion.
No.
I will continue speaking to Mr. Kamoshida myself. Unless you find whomever did this, these irresponsible rumors will likely never die down. Don't you agree? You have been at the top of your class since day one. Your conduct is good, and teachers favor you.
Sounds like she's a prodigy, which probably means she's next on the list to join the Phantom Thieves.
I could write you a recommendation for any college of your choosing, Makoto Nijima.
Wait a minute, Nijima. I recognize this name. Is Nijima not the name of silver-haired girl that's like said she had like 5 minutes for us to tell her the whole story, and now we proceeded to talk to her for like 20 hours?
Thank you.
Persona is just adult Scooby-Doo, but with demon powers. I agree.
Your lineage must certainly play a part in this excellence. Your sister is still young, yet she holds an admirable position at the public prosecutor's office, no? If something disappointing were to happen here, that wouldn't reflect very well on your sister.
Dude, you went from, like, giving her the offer of a reward to immediately threatening her. Dude, Kingpin covers all of his bases. Chaos, do you like eggnog? Yes. I don't drink it very much, but I don't mind drinking it. I don't go out of my way to get eggnog, but I will drink it, yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes.
How wise. It's no wonder you're our student council president. I'd appreciate if you'd look into this as soon as possible. I ask that you begin at once.
Yes. If you'll excuse me then.
You're right, Flair. I do remember her saying that she knew someone at the school.
It's me, sir. My apologies for troubling you at such a busy time. Yes, it's about the matter we discussed earlier. I have all bases covered. The investigation will begin immediately. Of course. Yes, I will get results. I should be able to update you soon. Well then, I must be going. Thank you very much for your time.
Sorry if you just heard a weird noise. I hit my hand on my mic when I was scratching my eye.